What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the Draft to Glory. Oh god. In yesterday's episode we won the draft, we got our first ever 187, happy days on that. Today, these formations are not kind, man. The 4-2-3-1 is what we're going to go with. I got to get lucky in the squad building section here. Don't give me wingers. I'm alright with that. You know, Mertens is always a struggle for me to play against. That dribbling, passing is good, shooting, finishing, positioning, pace, obviously amazing. High-low, 4-star, 4-star. But I feel like Lukaku might be the one for draft. The power, the pace, the strength, the corners. I'm going to go with Lukaku. We'll try and build a full Premier League squad. Never mind, just kidding. Just kidding. So, we got some choices here. We can go with the Chilean League, the Russian League, the Polish League, the Greek League, or the Bundesliga Second League. If you guys wouldn't mind dropping a thumbs up on the video, it would be very much appreciated. Give me De Bruyne game. Nah, man, I mean, Jesse Lingard is alright. Maybe Lanzini as well. Good dribbling. Not bad stam. Not good stam, though, either. Yeah, Lingard's the one. Obviously, strong links to Romelu Lukaku as well. So we'll pop him in there. And then our third and final cam. Oh, fantastic. This Sigurdsson with the Maestro. Phenomenal. Great shooting, great passing, great dribbling, good stam as well. And I tell you what, Lingard has one outside cam with that pace. And the little pace boost as well. Dribbling is good. Sigurdsson nice and tall in the middle there for our second cam. 4-star weak foot as well. We just need a third Premier League cam. Hopefully someone with a bit of pace. And then that is us done up front. Never mind. Have we got a Spaniard? Nope. I mean, what is this? Genuinely, what is this? This is the second set of picks we've had where it's been absolutely atrocious. Which is why we've now got two horrific positions. We're going to take Doucouré there. Fantastic for him. Getting in there. Nice and tall. 6 foot. 3-star, 3-star. High medium, not ideal for a CDM. Alright defending. The engine is alright for him as well. Good boost on the dribbling and stuff. He's got perfect stam. And really high, you know, good card. Not an exceptional card, but a good card. And since there's no Premier League player here, I know a main here could be a good option. I'm going to take João Cancelo because if we can get a Benatia or someone from the Calcio A that will hard link him, I can't. We get Masiello. These picks are not great. I'm going to take Masiello because he's actually got alright defending stats and an anchor chem style. So that soft link in there isn't the worst thing in the world. Hopefully we can boost him up. What is this? Where are my defenders? I remember Reed from FIFA 17 was a beast and they've just ruined him. Low-high 6'3" though, I'll take that. Where are my defenders? Why are we getting common base cards? I don't know what to pick. I mean, we could take Leighton Baines, but do I want Leighton Baines? I don't want Leighton Baines. Do I want Hernandez? I kind of do. We can put Doucouré on the left side and get Hernandez a soft link. We're going to take Hernandez. We're going to swap these two around. We're going to swap these cams around. That's going to give us a little chem boost. I'm not enjoying these draft picks at all, guys. I feel like I mean, look at what we're getting. We are getting no top-end players. Not to say no top-end players, but we're getting no top-end players. We've got Lukaku. That is it. From our first 11, this is going down in history as one of the worst ever draft set of picks that we've ever had. Come on, give me some big players. I mean, it's done alright here because Salah and Willian, specifically Willian, I think for me, 4-star, 4-star, great in games, would be good. The logical choice though is to take Lanzini because he's better for chemistry and go straight into the team. But I don't want Lanzini. I want Willian. I'm going to play it. He's going to give us a chem boost anyway just by starting. Oh no, he's not. Just kidding. I'm going to take Willian even if we don't start him. Look, this is what this is what I was talking about 2 draft episodes ago. I've got a narrow formation, and it's given me 4 wingers from 5 picks. So I can either take Fabian Delph as my left back, which I'm going to because with the Shadow Chem style he is not terrible, or I can take a winger for a sub. But I don't have any actual first team options here, and it's very, very triggering. I don't even want to take Delph, but I just know he's the best option in a bad set there. Come on, give me some central players, game. Give me some central... Well, okay, so we've got Skriniar. Much better for the centre-back link. We've also got Chiro Moble, but I don't need him. And Mane, but obviously he doesn't fit either. Now, I am going to need a Calcio A, centre mid or CDM. Really, really desperately. Fabinho's got to come in here. Dybala is someone that I'm struggling to turn down. Because if we put Dybala in at cam and get a Calcio A CDM, it's a big, big risk. It's one I'm willing to take. I'm an idiot for turning down Fabinho in many, many regards. But if we can get a good CDM or centre mid from the Calcio A, it is going to pay off. It will pay off massively. I'm actually going to take Lala as a super sub because he as a CDM is actually very, very good. I wouldn't mind a Calcio A goalkeeper as well. Handanovic would be ideal. We've got Szczesny in there. We've got Neuer. Lloris isn't bad. Obviously only soft links as well. We're going to take Szczesny. We're going to pop him in there. That gives us 3 bonus chem points. This is it, guys. I want a Calcio A centre-back. Juventus preferably. I guess we'll go with Marcano. As Spanish as well. He's got some hope. I think 6 chem. Yeah, get 6 chem as a CDM. He's not. I mean, he's actually other than pace, he's not a bad CDM. It's not. I mean, this team. I've made some risky picks. I took Fabinho. It was a risk. It was a risk taking Dybala. If I would have taken Fabinho now, we could have had Fabinho sat in there with Eriksen as the 3rd and final cam. Tovan, Thiago, Ribéry and Brahimi are irrelevant. We might as well take Eriksen anyway. We lose a little bit of chem having him now. I'm going to play Eriksen as the other centre cam. If we start Lingard in the centre, we still don't get enough links for a bonus chem point. Again, 3 wingers, man. EA, come on, man. Like, just give me all centre mids. Let me take Di Maria to bring off on, off the bench. Again, 4 wingers this time. 4. What can I do with these wingers? Give me some central players. If I take a central formation, favour me the central players. God damn it. This is a tough team, man. Oh, wow, the saviour. The absolute, utter, 100% saviour that is Nzonzi. I mean, he's slow, but that is a big save. We could probably get 100 chemistry if I put in Reed and Delph. I definitely think Hernandez is better with a... debatable. Lala's going to come on. I don't really care about the other guys. I mean, we've got alright players on the bench. Lala to come in that CDM role if one of my CDM boys are struggling. We've got Willian and Di Maria probably to come on in the cam roles. I want Lingard to start out wide with Dybala out wide as well. Lukaku up front. So yeah, Willian and Di Maria to come on up front. or in the attacking roles. Lala to come on as a CDM. Honestly, guys, I'm not expecting wonderful things from this. And the reason why I say that is because this actually isn't a very good team. I risked it taking Dybala. I wish I took Fabinho. We could have had a much better setup for this squad if I had taken Fabinho. But other than that one mistake, the attack's nice. It's just that there's just not enough superstars for draft. If I come up against someone that's got Ronaldo or a big card, I'm just generally going to struggle. You know, Szczesny's okay, but Marcano's not even close to being good enough. Oh, Skriniar's good with a shadow. Cancelo's not bad either, especially with the Sentinel as well. It's going to be the two CDMs that cost me. The lack of pace and the lack of abilities of the two CDMs is ultimately going to be what either wins me or loses me this draft here. But that, guys, is the draft. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 3-5-2 team. Not the greatest team, you know, 76 chemistry, nice and high rated at 86 with Mbappe in there, Di Maria and such. But, you know, he's got Pato up front. Firmino is all right, but De Rossi and Biglia. Was that Biglia? I can't even remember off the top of my head. But anyway, I look at the team, I look at the formation and the chemistry, and I really just sit there and think, this shouldn't be a game that's too much trouble for me. And we end up getting the first goal off of a corner from Romelu Lukaku, and eventually the second goal came from Christian Eriksen, getting past the first challenge there, playing the 1-2 with Romelu Lukaku. And you can see this guy is all at sea, just sliding around all over the shop. And at 2-0, he decided enough was enough. And the rage quit ensued. So a nice easy 2-0 win against Mad Josh by name, Mad Josh by nature into the second round. And we come up against a very nice team in the second round. We get Ronaldo, Willian, Eden Hazard, I don't know why I said Quadrado there, Paul Pogba, Doucouré, who we obviously have in our team, Sanchez and Bailly, David De Gea, Hector Bellerin and Robertson. Some very, very nice players, of course, in there. But this was probably one of the most one-sided, easiest games of FIFA I have ever played. I mean ever. Like, even when we go and look at old Division 10 from past FIFAs where you'd come up against just, you know, brand new players to the game and stuff, this was easier. Couldn't really get the goals, mind. It ended up being 2 corner goals that got the rage quit for me. Another 2-0 rage quit here. But as you'll see by the match stats, this was something crazy. I had 15 shots, 14 on target, 65% possession in the first 45 minutes. And yeah, 2-0, this guy ended up rage quitting. So into the semi-final we go, and we come up against an 84 rated 90 chem team. Some really nice players in there. Hazard, Suarez, obviously Bellerin in at right mid's not ideal. Valencia's very nice. David Luiz and Davinson Sanchez, very, very nice as well. Sané, Cam, you know, I always think to myself, like, I would start somebody else there and bring him on as a sub. However, this guy ended up scoring the first goal after just 10 minutes. But after that first goal went in, it was pretty comfortable for me from there on in. We end up getting a couple of little breaks our way. Ball comes to Christian Eriksen, who finesses that one into the far post. Very, very nice indeed to make it 1-1. We then get the ball again on the edge of the box, and Nzonzi into Dybala. Plays it back to Nzonzi, finds Eriksen, finds Dybala, and a banging finesse shot from Dybala to make it 2-1. And the goals didn't stop there. We come in again with the ball at the top of the box, and lovely little play there again from Dybala into Eriksen, who makes it 3-1. And eventually we got another goal to make it 4-1. Lukaku threads that through to Dybala on the outside. Dybala waits for the run of Lukaku, comes back inside. Lukaku hits that to make it 4-1. And although I think my opponent got 1 goal back, we end up cruising on, guys, now at 4-2 into the final. And so as we go and get ourselves into this final game, final team, guys, we come up against a 4-3-3 team. Quite a nice team, you know, Willian out there, Gareth Bale in there, very nice, Toni Kroos, very good. Again, Sanchez, De Gea, Trippier, really strong players in the back line as well, those playing Bernard down at left mid. But this for me was a big old smash and grab. So I end up getting the ball in the attacking third. 3 minutes into the game, this guy plays 2 passes down to Gareth Bale. I don't know, I thought he was offside personally. I didn't check it after the game, sadly, but a good finish from Gareth Bale there to make it 1-0. However, from this point onwards, this guy was just park the bus or what do we call it now? Drop back, no pressure, no press, and he just sat there with like 8 men in the box for the rest of the game until he kicked off at the second half. And from kick-off in the second half, he managed to score an absolutely mental bicycle kick with Willian to make it 2-0. I tried as hard as I could. I pressed and pressed and pressed. I went all-out attack, get a goal back in the 85th minute, but sadly it was too little, too late. And this was just one of those games, man. You know, this guy just no saves for my Szczesny there. I think it was 9 saves for his David De Gea in the end. It was just one of those games where try as hard as I might, I did my absolute best to try and get the goals, you know, but playing against just basically like, 8, 9 men in the box at all times, it was just really difficult. And you can see by the match stats, this guy had 3 shots, 3 on target, 2 goals, no possession. He couldn't pass. You know, it's just, I mean, he didn't even have corners. That just shows the fact that he just didn't even do anything in this game except defend with 11 men behind the ball. But credit to him, he won the game. So fair play. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. All right, guys. So we end up losing in the final in this draft. Really, really tough to take. This guy hit me on a counter attack very early on in the game with Bale. Put the ball in the back of the net, went part the bus, dropped back, and it was basically a squad battles game for the rest of the game there. I was just trying to break his AI down. You saw the match stats at the end. He had 3 shots, 2 goals. He had no possession. He couldn't pass. His keeper made 9 saves versus the 0 of my Szczesny. I managed to get 1 goal back late on, but I missed some sitters as well, man. Like, a few of my shots were, you know, the typicals, the finesse shots from the top of the box and such that you have good success within this game, but you can also understand why they don't go in. But there was a few times there I just got into really clean areas. Ericsson, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, puts it wide. Like, just a few misses there where I come out of that game just thinking to myself, man, that's just tough. Like, if he doesn't hit me on that counter-attack goal early on, he doesn't play park the bus or, you know, I don't know what it's called these days because they remove part of the bus. So, you know, he doesn't play drop back with no pressure and no depth, and just essentially let his AI do all the work for him because he was be trying to score. So it could potentially have been a different game. But yeah, I mean, it's just tough. It is tough. It's a tough loss to take based on the fact that I dominated the game. It's not the first time it's happened to me since this new patch, funnily enough. Since the patch came out, like, 4 or 5 days ago or whatever, I've had more games than the whole of FIFA 19 where I've absolutely battered someone and come out as a loser. You know, we had that a lot in FIFA 18, and a lot of the times it was, hey, you know, learn to get better, learn the new mechanics, learn how to improve and such. But obviously switching from doing the same things and it working to now with this new patch doing the same things and it not working is going to take some adjustment. Generally speaking, the team played fantastic. Like, I absolutely dominated each and every single game. I dominated. 2 rage quits in round 1 and round 2, very easy. An easy 4-2 win in the semi-final. And then a 2-1 loss in the final against a guy, I'm not even kidding, guys, I'm not even kidding. He got into my half 3 times the entire game. Because as soon as he had the ball, and if I can remember, I'll show some of the clips. As soon as he had the ball, specifically when he got it with his defender as his goalkeeper, he would just pump the ball up the field. He had no one up there because he had everyone on stay back while attacking and drop back. And I just got possession back. And it was just so easy for me to get the ball and to get possession. But because he had the best part of 10 men in his box at all times, it was just really tricky to break him down. We get a premium gold players pack and a gold players pack. Not the most ideal scenario for losing in the draft final there. I've seen some people get like 20k coins and all sorts of good stuff. And sadly, we get nothing in our gold players pack. Don't really expect anything out of this. Maybe out of the premium gold players pack, maybe we can get something out of that. We've got some no duplicates, fortunately, which is very fortunate actually, because I don't have any space on the trade pile. So here we go with the premium gold players pack. We don't get a walkout. Do we get at least a board? Oh man, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. We're winning the draft or getting to the final so much. I'm pretty certain that I made more profit from Draft to Glory last year than this year, even though we let me sell this guy because he looks like he actually sells. Even though we didn't win nearly as much last year. Hello, can I sell this? Yeah, so even though we didn't win as much last year as we have done this year, why can't I list this? There's a space on the trade pile now, EA. Yeah, even though even though I can't get my words out, even though we didn't win draft nearly as much by this time last year, what's crazy is that we made more profit. We are struggling to make coins in spite of the fact that we are winning constantly. I mean, my draft record in general is fantastic. I couldn't have asked for a better draft record. Of course, we've lost a few games there, but we got 72 wins and 10 losses. We've won 12 out of 22, including 6 finals out of those losses. You know, so we've got to the final of the draft 18 out of 22 occasions, and we have barely made profit any occasion. I think Inform Ben Yedder was about the only time where we made any real notable profit, and that just shouldn't be the case. But guys, that team was phenomenal. I can't complain about the team. It was just a unlucky set of circumstances in the final where he got that early goal and sat back, and I was trying to beat the AI on Ultimates for the rest of the game, sadly. But this is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.